Hello children, let me welcome you to the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika. My name is Shraddha teacher. Children, we are in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic, and because of that we are not able to go to school, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop learning. So we are going to do many lessons which are very interesting from your textbook through the virtual class here. So let us do a lesson in English today. So children, the lesson that we will be doing today is a lesson in Scholarship English for Standard 8th. And the unit that we will be doing today is Unit 1.4. That is, we are going to talk about formation of words, or in other words, we will do certain exercises on word building. Now children, let us understand what the meaning of word building is in the beginning. So the same word or the basic idea, it can exist in several different forms. Okay, so you pick up one particular word. Suppose the word is hope. It can exist as a noun sometimes, it can exist as an adjective, okay, and it can exist as a verb also. That is, it can perform various functions in a sentence. So the same word or the basic idea can exist in several different forms. For example, look at the word success. So the word success as it is a noun, but if you add full to it, okay, it becomes successful, and then it is an adjective. And if you say succeed, then it is a verb. So basically we have the word success, but then it can become an adjective also, it can become a verb also. So one word can exist or perform various functions. By using different forms of the same word, we can express the same idea in several different ways. So success is an idea. Success means what? Accomplishing something. Now you can say that a person is successful, that is, he has accomplished something. Okay, and succeed, that is, to accomplish something you have to work. So see how you can express the same idea in various different ways. Alright, so this is what we are going to talk about. How you can build a word, how you can change a word, how you can form new words. Alright, so that is the exercise called formation of words or word building. Now you can form nouns from adjectives, you can form nouns from verbs, you can form adjectives from nouns, and so on and so forth. That is, you can keep on interchanging these words by adding something or by taking away something or by just changing certain letters. So we can form nouns, we can form adjectives, we can form adverbs, etc., all from the same word, or we can also interchange the words and we can change the form of the words. So children, this entire exercise is called as word building. So see, look at what all these children are doing. So they have the base word in yellow. For example, we saw success, so that was the base word. Now you can add something, you can contract it, you can change the order of the words, you can add suffixes, you can add prefixes, and this entire exercise we will call as word building. So that is what we will be practicing in our lesson today, how to build words. Now before that, let us take a look at the various kind of word formations that we have to do today. So we have to look at formation of adjectives, formation of nouns, formation of verbs, okay, formation of adverbs. So let us take a look at certain examples of each of these exercises. So we will start with formation of adjectives. So you can form adjectives from other words, okay, by adding suffixes to the words. So when you form an adjective, what do? You pick up a base word and you add a suffix to it. For example, we will take a look at various words now. So see, if you add full, F-U-L, full, the suffix to words like peace, beauty, then you have adjectives like peaceful, beautiful, etc. Now let us look at less. If you add the suffix less to the words hope,
care, etc., then you get the words hopeless, careless, etc. Then you have OUS, the letters OUS. So you have continuous, from continue, you have numerous, okay. Then you have, if you add the letter Y as a suffix, you have sunny, rainy, windy. If you add ISH, you have childish, foolish, English. When you add able, you have comfortable, admirable, and then you have all these other examples also. Adding ly, adding en, adding ive, adding ic, al, etc. Okay, so this is how you add suffixes in order to form adjectives. Okay, so this is the first kind of word formation exercises that we will look at when we solve the questions. Let us look at formation of nouns now. So what are nouns? We all know that nouns are the name of a person, place, animals and things. So we can form nouns from adjectives, or we can form noun from verb also sometimes. Now how we are going to do that? Let us see. Okay. So how will you form nouns? You will again form nouns by adding suffixes. So you have ACY. When you add ACY to private, now private is an adjective. You add ACY to it, it becomes privacy. Okay. AL is the suffix. If you add AL to refuse, if you add AL to rebut, then you get refusal, rebuttal. Then you have ANCE and ENCE. So when you add ANCE to maintain, you get maintenance. And if you add ENCE to eminent, you get eminence. Adding DOM to free, you add DOM, you get freedom. To bore, you add DOM, you get boredom. To king, you add DOM, you get kingdom. And then you add the letters ER or OR to form the words protector, teacher, trainer. So all these words, privacy, refusal, rebuttal, maintenance, eminence, freedom, protector, teacher, all these words are nouns. Okay, so you can form nouns by adding suffixes. Let us look at formation of verbs now. So formation of verbs can also be done by adding suffixes. So let us take a look at some words here. So see, you add ate, ate, to regular, and then you get the verb regulate. In the same way, you can write eradicate, enunciate, repudiate. Okay, these are all verbs. Verbs means you do something, you regulate traffic. The traffic police, they regulate the traffic, that is, they control the traffic. You eradicate malaria, that is, you wipe away the disease of malaria. Alright, then you have en, enlighten, awaken, strengthen. Alright, enlighten means give knowledge, awaken means waking someone up. Then you have ify, fy. So you have terrify, satisfy, rectify, exemplify. So these are all verbs. These are all things which you do. Then you have izd or isc. So you have civilize, humanize, socialize, valorize. So sometimes you use a z and sometimes you use the s. Both the spellings are correct. Okay, so this is how verbs are formed. And finally, let's take a look at formation of adverbs. Now adverbs, you have very less, you can say, examples of formation of adverbs. So they are generally formed by adding ly as suffixes. Okay, you can also see sometimes adverbs using er or adverbs using est. That is, you say slower, slowest with er and est. You say earlier, earliest with er and est. But most of the suffixes are formed by adding ly. So see, nice, you add ly, it becomes nicely. So nice is an adjective. What did you do? You added ly to it and you made it a adverb. Nicely. How did she do the work? She did it nicely. She did it quickly. He came suddenly. She talked sadly. So what do adverbs do? They describe the verb, or they talk more about the verb. Okay, children, so this is how adverbs are formed. Sometimes we also change. For example, look at the word happy, HAPPY. So what do? You remove the Y and you add ILY. Okay, you remove the last letters and you add LY. For example, terrible. So you remove the E and you add Y there. L is already there. Careful, you add LY, so you have a double L there. So these are all some exceptions. But most of the adverbs are formed by adding L and Y to the adjective. Alright, so these were about the general ideas as far as formation of adjectives, nouns, verbs, adverbs are concerned. Now let us look at the patterns of questions that could be asked based on this exercise. So the patterns of questions which can be asked are: number 1, identify the following. Simple. Okay, you have to identify a word. Then you have select the correct noun adjective pair. So you will have pairs of words, and all the words might not be noun adjective pattern. Noun adjective means out of the two words, the first word is a noun and the second word is an adjective. And then you have select the correct adjective adverb pattern. Okay, adjective and adverb. Then you will have select two correct verb noun patterns. So here you will have to select two answers which will be right. Then you have select the wrong adjective adverb pair. So there will be 4 pairs of adjective adverbs. Out of it, 3 will be right, 1 will be wrong. So that you have to select. Then you have choose the correct option to fill in the blanks. Very simple. You will have to choose one word from the given options to fill in the blanks to make a meaningful sentence. And finally, you have choose the correct suffix that will form nouns. So these are the patterns of questions which could be asked. Let us start with pattern 1. Now since we have 7, you can say, patterns to solve, we will take 2 or at the most 3 examples from each pattern. Okay, so come on, let's start solving the questions. And let me give you a small assignment as we go by. Remember, what are you supposed to do? Yes, you're supposed to pause the question, try to write the answers yourself, and then you're supposed to check with the answers that I will give you. Okay, do not try to do ready-made work. Alright, come on, let's start with the first question. Identify the following. So what is the correct noun form of revolve? Revolve. What is the correct noun form? Revolve is the verb. Okay, remember. So is it revolving? Is it revolved? Is it revolution with a SIN or revolution with a TION? Let's see what it is. Yes, the answer is answer number 4. Revolution with a TION. Okay, coming to question number 2 in the same pattern. The correct adjective form of fool. FOOL, fool. What is the correct adjective form of fool? Now fool is what? Fool is a noun. So what is the adjective form of fool? Is it foolish? Is it to folly? Is it foolishness or foolishly? It is foolish. We say he is a foolish person. Okay, so you're describing that person. So foolish is the correct adjective. Let us see question 3 in this pattern. The correct verb form of deep. Verb form. Now deep is an adjective. So what will be the verb for deep? Let us check out. Is it depth? Is it deepen? Is it deeply or depthify? It is deepen. Alright. So these were some examples in pattern 1. Let's go to pattern 2 now. Now you will have a lot of words to see. You have to select the correct pair. And you have to look at the pair where the first word is a noun and the second word is an adjective. Okay, start. So is it act and action? Is it infant and infancy? Is it absence and absent, or is it firm and confirm? Which one is it? The first word should be a noun and the second one should be an adjective, a describing word. So it is option number 3, absence and absent. So you say, we felt his absence. So the absence is a noun. Whereas, which student is absent? So we are asking for the student who's absent. So there, absent is the adjective. So it is answer number 3. Let's go on and talk about the next example. Select the correct noun adjective pair. So you have deep, deepen. You have boy, boyish. Hot and heat. Web and weave. Now see, if you look at certain words here, you will see one is a noun and one is an adjective. But remember the pattern also. The first word should be a noun and the second word should be an adjective. Okay? It cannot be the other way around. Alright? For example, look at the third this year. Hot and heat. So hot is an adjective and heat is a noun, but that will not be the right answer. So which will be the right answer? It will be answer number 2, because the first word is a noun, boy, and the second word is an adjective, boyish. Okay, let's take one more example in this pattern. So stupid, stupefy. Flat, flatten. Fresh, refresh. Brute, brutal. Which is the answer? Yes, it is answer number 4. Okay, so this was pattern 2 for you children. Let us move on to the third pattern. Again, we have to do work with a pair here, but then you have to select the correct adjective adverb pair. Adjective and adverb pair. So come on, let's take a look at the pairs that they have given us. So you have natural and nature. So the first word should be an adjective and the second word should be an adverb. And then you have memorable and memorably. Then you have fool, foolish. And then you have hill, hilly. Okay, so the first word should be an adjective and the second word should be an adverb. So let's see which one the answer is. It is answer number 2. Memorable event. So the event, the noun was memorable. How was the noun? How was the event? How do you describe the event? By saying that it is memorable. Memorably. Memorably means doing something in such a way that it becomes memorable. Okay, so answer 2 is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next example here. Select the correct adjective adverb pair again. Nation, national. Leaf, leafy. Man, manly. Cheerful, cheerfully. So the answer is easy, right? Yes, it is answer number 4. Last example in this pattern. Select the correct adjective adverb pair. Ice, icy. Moment, momentarily. Sweet, sweetly. Mirth, mirthful. Which will be the right answer? Yes, it is sweet. She is a sweet person and she sings sweetly. So sweet is the adjective and sweetly is the adverb. Okay? Let us then talk about pattern 4, question pattern 4. Select 2 correct verb noun pairs. So now you have to go and select 2, and see I have specifically underlined the 2, the word 2, because you have to select 2 of them. Okay, so let us start by looking at the options. So beautify, beauty. First word should be a verb, second word should be a noun. Advice, advice. Angel, angelic. Young, youth. So which 2 are the correct answers? The first one, beautify and beauty. And the second one, advice and advice. So one advice is a verb and the other one is the noun. Okay? Next question in this pattern. You have frequent, frequency. deep, depth, begin, beginner, fertile, fertility. So which two options will be right here? You will have first one, frequent, frequency. Now you might be a little confused because frequent is some other word, isn't it? I will clear it later, the doubt. First let us look at the answers. So you have frequent, frequency, and then you have a begin and beginner. Now there could be a little confusion with the word frequent. Why? Because frequent can be a verb also, and it could be an adjective also. Frequent as an adjective we know. He frequently comes to this place, we say, or he is a frequent visitor, we say. But see, there can also be a sentence like, I frequent that place often. That means I go to that place often. So that could be a verb also. Alright, let us look at the next example in this pattern, selecting two correct verb noun pairs. So you have timid, intimidate, justify, justice, habituate, habit, gay and gaiety. So what could be the answers? Justify, habituate. Okay, so this was pattern 3. Let's go to pattern 4. Let's go to pattern 5. Select the wrong adjective adverb pair. So there is a lot of pair work here, see. So you select the wrong adjective adverb pair. So you have quick, quickly, you have beautiful, beautifully, you have sure, surely, smart, smartly. So you have these 4 options, but when you look at the options, when you read them, all of them seem to be correct. But definitely there will be a wrong one, isn't it? And which is that? It is the first one. Why is it? It is because the spelling of quickly is wrong. So see, sometimes there could be such tricky questions also. You only read the word, but you do not bother to check the spellings. But see, quickly is Quickly. So that is why the spelling is wrong, so the option is wrong. Okay, let's take one more example like this. Select the wrong adjective adverb pair. So you have to be very careful when you read the questions. So you have excited, excitedly, generous, generously, quiet, quietly, hopeless, hopelessly. What could be the right answer? Yes, again, have you spotted the wrong spelling? Very good. So the answer is quiet, quietly. The spelling of quiet is wrong. Okay, children, one more example from this pattern. Select the wrong adjective adverb pair. Faithful, faithfully, brief, briefly, calm, calmly, warm, warmth. Now here again you will try searching for the wrong spelling, but you will not find any wrong spelling here. Here the word is wrong. Warm and warmth is wrong. So the adjective is warm, the adverb should be warmly. Alright, moving on to pattern 6. Here you have to select options and fill in the blanks. Okay, so come on, let's read the sentence first. So the sentence is, the students were waiting for the bus, and then you have a blank there. So what words will come here? Will it be the students were waiting for the bus impatient? The students were waiting for the bus patient? The students were waiting for the bus patiently? Or the students were waiting for the bus patience? So which is the correct option? It is option number 3. The students were waiting for the bus patiently. Okay. Next. The sentences, the necklace she wore was very dash. So is it valuable? Is it valued? Is it valuably or in value? Yes, the answer is the necklace she wore was very valuable. Okay, coming to the next option, you have the sentence, he does not want our dash. So is it, he does not want our cooperative? He does not want our cooperate? He does not want our cooperativeness? Or he does not want our cooperation? What could be the answer? It could be answer 4. He does not want our cooperation. Okay? And then let's come to the next and last pattern that we have in this particular lesson. Choose the correct suffix that will form adjectives with all the given nouns. So the words are weak, friend, beast. So these are all nouns. Now you have to find out which suffix, a common suffix, will you add to all these 3 words so that you will form adjectives. Okay, so will it be y, will it be ly, will it be al, or will it be ary? Let's see and correct which option will be correct. It will be option 2, ly. So you will get the words weakly, friendly, beastly. Okay, so weak becomes with an ly, weakly. Okay, then friend, ly, friendly, beastly. And these words weakly, friendly, beastly are all adjectives. Moving on, the next good set of nouns, you have laugh, eat, drink. And what are the suffixes? Will you add ly? Will you add y? Will you add a, b, l, e? Or will you add al? So let's check out. You will add a, b, l, e. So you will get the adjectives laughable, eatable, drinkable. Okay, coming to the last question in this practice video. Let us see the words, the nouns. So we have the nouns honest, jealous, difficult. Now here what will you do? You will form nouns with the adjectives. So see, that is why I have changed the colors in the question, so that is highlighted. So now what are given to you? Adjectives are given to you. You will form nouns by adding suffixes. So let us see what the suffixes could be. Will it be ly? Will it be NESS? Will it be y or ty? It will be y. So when you add y to honest, you get honesty. If you add y to jealous, you get jealousy. If you add y to difficult, you get difficulty. So these are all nouns which we have formed from the adjectives honest, jealous, difficult. So in this way you can see many more examples, children. Now the number of examples that we can do here through the video is limited, isn't it? So if you look at the textbook, if you look on the internet, you will get many more examples. Alright children, so that was all in this video. Now as soon as you finish watching the video, you have to do a few tasks. So let me tell you what those tasks are.
So children, now you have watched the video. So after you watch the video now, you will have to complete a few simple tasks. Now you might have watched the video on your computers or your laptops or your mobile phones. Now after you watch the video, what will you do? You will please go to the description box which is given below the video. So what is the description box? See, the description box looks like this. Alright, and after you go to the description box, you will see that there are a few questions there. Now what are these questions about? These questions are about the lesson that we just learned or the video that you just watched. So what will you do? You will think back properly about the lesson and you will try and answer these questions and note down the answers in your notebook if you want. Okay? After that, we have another task waiting. You will also click on the link which you will find in the description box to fill up the Google form. So now what is the Google form, children? It is nothing but a simple form. There are a few simple questions there about the video which you just saw and also about yourself. So these are the tasks now that you will have to complete after you watch each video. So children, wasn't that a very interesting lesson? I'm sure you learnt a lot of new things in this lesson. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my video so that you will get to see all the videos which I keep posting regularly.